Today on the channel, we're going to check out the Joyo Tweedy Mini Tube Amp. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to unbox and check out this little mini tube amp from Joyo. It's called the Tweedy, and I am really excited about it. As you can see over here, I've got all the Bantamp series amplifiers, and I love them dearly. They all have their own unique sound. They're very useful. They have an effects loop, a speaker out, they're Bluetooth compatible. They're just awesome, awesome amplifiers. They're quite loud. The tone is impeccable. And there's two channels. There's clean and there's dirty. It's amazing. Separate tone knobs for each channel. The list goes on and on. So let's unbox this thing and take a look at it in more detail. And let's check out some tones. Let's do it. Okay, so let's get this thing out of the box. These things are really light. I would say they weigh about 5 pounds maximum. And they're packaged really nicely. They come with their own power supply and a foot switch. So you can switch between channel A or B. Now this is the manual that comes with this one. I think they're cool looking too. I like all the really nice custom colors. All right, so inside the box, what you get with these things is there's the power. This is the power adapter. There is a speaker cable. Here's your little Joyo foot switch. Oop. Drop the little rubber feet that goes on the bottom of this little Joyo foot switch. All right, nice metal encasement on this. The power supply actually has this little bit of a wall wart on it, so the power plug plugs into the back of, or I should say the side of this power plug. So that's where this power, I dropped it, it's around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. The power cord plugs into this, and then this goes into the back of the wall, and this is a standard plug for the wall. So it's not a cheap, chintzy plug for this amplifier. You know, it's actually nice and durable, which is cool. And it comes with a foot switch cable, which is pretty long. This is like a 6-foot foot switch cable, so you can have the foot switch in front of the amplifier on the floor. I'm going to run this amplifier through this. I got a Marshall cabinet behind me, which is a 1974 Marshall 412 with greenbacks in it. And it sounds wonderful. So I'm going to run this amp through the Marshall. All right, so look at this little baby. Look at this thing. So cool. Okay, so this is it right here. Let's get a closer look of it, okay? As you can see right here above the input, it says Tweedy. See if you can see that. Get it centered with the camera. All right, and on the top of this, this is channel 1 on the top, and then channel 2 is on the bottom. Channel 1 is designated for clean, and channel 2 is pretty much a distorted channel. And I'm not sure how much gain this distortion channel is going to have. What's interesting about this amplifier that's different than the others I see on the front, there is this is new to me, there's a voice knob and there's a tone knob. So I'm interested about this voice knob. So the voice and the tone knob are separate. These front buttons here are the gain knobs. And then on this side right here, the very last two knobs are volume. And the reason there's 2 rows is because it's for channel A and B, as I said earlier, okay? And on the front panel, this is a Bluetooth switch. So when you switch that switch up, it turns the power light, turns it blue, so you know it's in Bluetooth mode. If you're not in Bluetooth mode, the light is, I believe it's red, I want to say. And there's the power. This is the power switch right here. Okay, and then this is your channel switcher from A to B. So if you don't want to use the foot switch, you can manually change it from A to B. Now, the back of this unit, as you can see, has got the Bluetooth antenna. It's got a speaker out. It's only got one speaker out, but if you can daisy chain your speakers together, then you can run 2 cabinets. So a lot of cabinets are designed to do that. But this has one speaker out. I believe these things are 20 watts going from memory. And there is an effects loop, a send and return on the back, and there's a foot switch. You can also run headphones to it, so there's a headphones input. You can't really see it on camera, but there's a 12AX7 tube in there, which those things never die. I mean, I've had 12AX7 tubes in units from the 90s, and they work just fine. And if they do, those tubes are super cheap. And you just take it apart and put one in. I mean, you fix it yourself. I've dropped these things off of tables and accidentally and knocked them around, and none of my Joyo amps have broken. They work flawlessly every time, and I use every single one of them. They're great. So can't wait to check this out and dig in more. So let's plug it into the Marshall and give it a sound test. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Okay, to best demonstrate what this amp sounds like, what I'm going to do is run a backing track on YouTube through Bluetooth, through the Bluetooth functionality of this amplifier, and play along to the backing track. I'm going to play with the clean channel and the dirty channel and adjust it real time as I play to this track, so you can get an idea of the different tonal characteristics and qualities of the amplifier, okay? I've got a Shure 57 running in front of this 1974 Marshall cabinet. It's got a greenback, original greenback Celestions in here. Sounds really nice. And I'm going to run this 57 directly into my camera. So this is just totally unedited tone, unfiltered. I'm going to have a little bit of delay running through the effects loop just because I like to play with a little bit of delay. But that's it. That's pretty much it. So let's start. Let's jam out and test it out, and I'll come back and give you my final thoughts. Cool. Okay, so there you have it. That's the demo of the Joyo Tweedy mini tube amplifier. I gotta say, I think this may be my favorite of the Bantamp series. Maybe it's because it's new and it's a little bit different voicing for me than what I've been playing with over the last year and a half. But I love this little amplifier. I really think that the voicing and the tone features on this really add a lot to it. The voice knob brings up a lot of mid-range, and it puts you right there in the mix. In the room, this thing sounded phenomenal. As you can see, just a simple 57 running, you know, in front of the cabinet here, and just the little Joyo amp doing its thing. I hope that you like this demo and this kind of content. I would like to do a demo in the near future that demonstrates all of the amplifiers with a similar type layout where I demo each one with a backing track so you can hear the tonalities and the differences in each amp. Let me know if you'd like that in the comments, if you'd find that interesting. I think I'll get to work on that anyway and get that out here soon. So check out the link in the description below. I'm not sponsored by Joyo. They just send this stuff to me to try out for the channel, and I'm very thankful for that. Great amplifiers, great pricing. Sometimes you can't find them in stock. These things go so fast, and they're, I mean, they sell like hotcakes. And you know, if you can find them new online, great. I'd say pick one up while you can and enjoy it. Until next time, please consider subscribing, comment below, and as always, have a great day. Peace out.